I'm Dr. Joey Fawcett, coaching you to work faith positive and increase your faith with greater joy at work so you love God and others more. Today we're talking about the miracle in the small. This is from Ephesians 3:20, the Message translation. God can do anything, far more than you could ever imagine or guess or request in your wildest dreams. He does it not by pushing us around, but by working within us, His Spirit deeply and gently within us. Paul's saying that it's best to imagine what God can do through the Spirit in you at work. A God-sized vision emerges from your creative imagination beyond your wildest dreams as the Spirit moves you to the best moment and resources ready to achieve your spiritual dream on the job. These spiritual dreams often start very small and then grow large. I picked up an acorn under a 150-year-old oak tree on our little farm. I stood there looking at the acorn up at that tremendous oak tree and wondered, how did such a huge tree start out as such a little acorn? You can only imagine. Have you ever held a mustard seed in the palm of your hand? It's about the size of a pencil point. You plant that pencil point seed and it grows into a 6-foot high bush. Who would have thought that was possible? Jesus said, that's all the faith you need, about the size of a mustard seed, to move mountains. And there are all kinds of mountains at work, right? From disgruntled customers to slow cash flow to gossiping team members. All the imagination you need to do the impossible is about the size of a mustard seed. Your faith increases, your joy at work soars, you love God and others more. I remember being with my great-grandmother Fraser once as she made yeast rolls. She would sift the flour and add the liquid and other ingredients, open a small packet of some yeast and fold in just a pinch or so. An extremely small amount when compared with all that flour, right? Then she mixed all of this, grabbed a handful of it, pat it out, and put it down on the pan. Grandma, what's it doing? I remember asking her when I was a little guy. It's rising, son, she said. How? I said. That little bit of yeast does all the work. How in the world does such a tiny amount of yeast make all that dough rise? Look, today, avoid judging from appearances. Like Jesus, see the big miracle in the small. Paul says it's best to imagine what God can do through the Spirit in you at work, even though your efforts to be Christ in the workplace might seem small like yeast. Look, when you work faith positive, believing that your work will share God's love with others in ways that defy your understanding, your marketplace ministry grows tall from little acorn efforts. Mountains get moved and things happen like yeast rising. God can do anything, Join God in doing miracles in your workplace. Believe today in the miracle of the small. Coaching you to work faith positive today, I'm Dr. Joey Fawcett.
Catch every episode of Faith Positive TV when you subscribe to the Faith Positive YouTube channel.